Top of the morning to you, Jay with the popular. Oh, Jay's here. What's up, Jay? What's going? There's the heart me. Oh, heart me. There's Aaron. Hey, good looking. What's got cooking? If you're gonna be there, then you're looking. And I'm in a damn bad hooking, baby. Baby. It's chilly this morning, and I'm not talking about the food kind. Hey-oh. It's a chilly morning, little brisky feeling in my. Yeah, she's a chilly one. She's a bit chilly. It's funny. It's a bit chilly tonight, but tomorrow night, or it's a bit chilly right now, but tonight, I don't even know if I'm going to use heat. How was Yoshi's night? It was good, I think. It was good, I think. I don't think I woke up last night. He adjusted me first thing in the night. He was like, "Nope, we're gonna sleep like this tonight," and I was like, "Oh, okay." And then he just kind of rock and rolled. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. So I think we had a good night last night. I think we did. Did we have a good night last night? Where are you going? Was it a good night for the big handsome? Was it a good night for the big handsome? Hi, big handsome boy. Hi, my buddy guy. It's a big handsome boy. Where you going, huh? Where you gonna go? Hi. What's up for the day? I'm not too sure what we're gonna do today. I want to do a little organizing. I want to do a little get together, a little organization. Toss some garbage, toss some things maybe that I don't need anymore. And that's for sure. That's the for sure part. Little cleanup. A little springtime toss. I don't know if we're gonna do springtime reevaluate the ban. But we'll do a springtime toss shit out. I think that's what we'll start. It's gonna be hot as fuck today, so we got that too. 23 degrees is the schedule. So I don't know what that is. 60s, somewhere in the high 60s, low 70s maybe. For Tempe's, so that'll be fun. Big clear sunny sky, baby. That's it. Gonna go for a nice little walk before we do anything. Right after my live, I'll go for a nice little walk for an hour or two, and I'll see what's happening. Try to get 10,000 steps. Oh, big yawn. There it is. There's a big yawn. Try to get my 10,000 steps in. A new goal we're trying to achieve. Cheers. Is 10,000 steps a day to start the body, start moving my joints and get the blood flowing and shit like that. It was cold last night. My fucking front window's got some ice on it and everything. Yeah, because we don't have that third fan right now. This doesn't have ice on it, but it looks like there's ice on the front. I'm also feeling like that, Jay. I also got that feeling. I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night feeling. I'll tell you one thing that is a factual statement is condensation on the window has got to be the best fucking thing to clean the windows with. Especially overnight condensation. It's like it fucking penetrates right through all the nicotine and all the whatever. It just goes right in there. I'm wired for sound today. 2 large coffees. Let's fucking go. Yeah, the condensation on the window. It's got to be the best glass cleaner out there, man. It really does. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get to the front. Sandy, what the hurt me? Unfortunately, I'm not going to get to the front before that condensation dries. But yeah, condensation, the best window cleaner ever. It just wipes it all away. You know, you got those thick nicotine stains or whatever on the window? Smokers know. Morning, Sandy, 911. And, yeah, it just wipes it right off, man. Clean as a whistle. Clean as a whistle. Yeah, not a cloud in the beautiful sky. There was like 5 cops rushing down the highway today. Bee boo, 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 bee boo. So something happened. Because they were going fast, man. They were going fast. Yeah, so 2 undercovers and then marked cars, 2 or 3 marked cars. Or 3 undercovers and then 2 or 3 marked cars. So 5 or 6 cops. Yeah, crazy, man. Do the taps actually help your life? They say that the taps, yeah, they do, yeah. Thanks for the warning. Yeah, the taps do help. They do. It's what is it called? Engagement. It shows TikTok engagement on my flushes something. Aaron, it gives engagement on. Are not just sitting here. People just sitting in the live, although useful, is the least useful thing. I don't mind people just sitting in my live. I get it, because I do that too. Sometimes I'll just throw on some random ass live and just let it be in the background, provided they don't stop fucking talking or doing something, to keep the noise going. So I get that. People just sitting in the back watching. David! But the taps help, the shares help, the comments help. I think it's like that. I think it's like taps are the least helpful. Then shares are also not that helpful unless people are coming into the live through the shares. And then comments are really helpful. Comments are really helpful. The more the comments, the faster the comments move, the bigger the room gets. And then of course gifts. But gifts only kind of help too. Like small little gifts, not that helpful. It's those stupid big gifts. Drop a galaxy, drop a dinosaur, drop fucking, you know, a big animated gift. Then it says your live's being featured on the search screen. So that's how TikTok works. They want your money. They want your money, and they want people on live stream that gets your money so they can have their money, and that's all they want. But lots of people don't really do it for the money. A lot of people on TikTok don't do it for the money, and you can tell that they don't do it for the money because they're only making 60 cents a live, right? So you can tell that they're not in it for the money. They're in it for the camaraderie. That's a nice trailer. I don't know, this trailer has these like wheel wells kicking in. It's like 1960s fucking Cadillac wheel wells. You know, where the wheels kind of had that big board. They had that big fucking white, super white wheel cover on this fucking semi-truck trailer that just went down. It was pretty cool. But I don't mind any of it. If all you guys, I don't ever ask anybody to tap the screen because I never tap the screen. The only time I share a live, if it's somebody disgusting somebody that we both know begging, Tristan. I'll share Tristan's live to Jay sometimes. Rich the Hungry. And or if it's super cool, like cop chases. I always come across cop chases on TikTok, live streaming, like from ABC or CNN or something. So I'll share those out too. Tristan is on the bus from Washington to Portland. Oh, Jay's getting a visit from his favorite streamer. Is Amy excited? Is Amy excited that Jay's gonna come visit? Yeah, or Tristan's coming to visit? Is this the subscriber dinner? Remember when he said that? If you subscribe to me, I'll come to the country and have dinner with you. $5 subscription, and I'll cross the country and buy us dinner. Let's go, guys. Let's go. I remember that. That's some funny shit. That was some funny shit. TikTok be talking the tick and everybody. She hates him so much she'd break up with me if I even mentioned his name. Yeah, she does. Does she still troll him? I remember she wanted to set up an account and troll him. I remember that part. Or was it Rich the Hungry she wanted to troll? Either way, I wish I had the time to do that. If I had the time to set up an account and troll, but the thing is trolling people is like kind of pointless, right? Because boom, you're blocked. Now what? Now you got to make a whole new account because you can't troll that person anymore because you're blocked from them. Then you make a whole new account. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Blocked. Yeah, you guys got taken advantage of, didn't you? Didn't you guys get swindled out of a couple of bucks from him or something? Karen, good morning. Didn't you guys get swindled out of him, or wasn't he trying to swindle or something? I remember something happened. That's all right though. TikTok baby. TikTok baby. That's the way. They do it. That's the way. They do it. TikTok. Swipper, no swipping. Cool Ann with the heart me. What's up, Cool Ann? And the finger hearts too. Cool Ann. Jerry bought him a bunch of camping shit in return for the cash. Really? Jerry came in live a couple of times last night. Didn't say anything though. I don't know if she accidentally swipes in or if she comes in and watches or something, but she hasn't really said much lately. But yeah, she did pop in a few different times. Karen, you with the heart me. You're the only one I ever have sent anything to. Jay. Much love, Jay. That was Dora the Explorer referencing Swipper, not swipping. Fucking same. I don't know Dora the Explorer. That's Dora the Explorer is coming down the stairs. No, that's Bananas and Pajamas. I don't really know Dora. Swip. Gotcha. Bunny girl with the heart me. What's up, bunny girl? I did send Scammy Tammy an online 300 coin gift and she blocked me. So you sent Tammy an online good morning, Sammy, like a TikTok gift, like a lambs jumping or something, like 300 coin TikTok gift. Is that what you mean? Bananas and pajamas, creeper, meow. Why were they coming down the stairs? Because they were coming from their bedroom, and the teddy bears, we all slept with teddy bears, didn't we? Didn't you have a teddy bear when it was bedtime? They were bananas in pajamas. Renee, good morning. I was too old for bananas in pajamas. Like, I was just too old for it. So I actually never watched that show. Sammy with the heart me TikTok gift, and I sent a message. Hope you have less drama today. And she blocked me. Really? Sandwiches, Mitch, with the heart me. Andy, you're awesome. And for freestyle ice cream cone, Van Life Buddy, sandwiches, bitch, with the TikTok bomb. Boom. Sandwiches, bitch, with the pop. Good God. I grew up with Teddy Ruxpin. Yeah, I like Teddy Ruxpin and Darkwing Duck too. Sandwiches, bitch. Much love for the TikTok gift bomb. Much love for the TikTok gift bomb. Yeah, the only reason why I know bananas and pajamas are coming down the stairs, that part of the song, is because it was on right after one of my shows. Pee-wee with the heart me. It was on right after one of my shows, so I know like the first line of the song, but I never actually watched the show, and I don't know much about after bananas and pajamas are coming down the stairs. That's it. That's all I know. And then I flick. Change the channel. Flick, change the channel. That's weird that Scammy Tammy would do that. I don't understand why people block so many people. Bonnie girl. Hell yeah, the Red Shoe Diaries. Who wasn't flicking their bean in the middle of the night to the Red Shoe Diaries? Let's go. Let's go. If you tell me you were not flicking your bean to the Red Show Diaries every weekend, you're lying to me, and get the hell out of my room. Lying to me. Boys and girls alike, we all know the Red Shoe Diaries. I didn't know you got that channel. HBO? HBO is Canadian channel. HBO is Toronto. That's not American. HBO, that's not American. That's Toronto. Cheers. Oh yeah. That's a Canadian channel. Karen, I'm good. How you doing? Did you give Yoshi his vitamins yet? No. We got about half an hour. Lovey guard in about a half an hour. Either come hang out or chill and hang out, or come back about a half an hour. 7:30. It's 10 to 7 now. Around the 7:30 mark is the big tea time. We don't say that word, especially when he's sleeping, or he'll get up and want him. I'm clearly lost. I never heard of that show. Red Shoe Diaries. I was too immature for that show. It was on Sunday. Yeah. I don't know about queer as folk, but Red Shoe Diaries, and then there was another one. It was a jail one. There was a jail one that was on right after Red Shoe Diaries, or right before. Hillbilly Coffee. Yeah, it was in the middle of the night. Oh yeah, definitely. The Outer Limits also had a little bit of TNA. Yeah, I appreciated the Outer Limits. Like 1 out of every 7 episodes had a little TNA in there. Oh, hell yeah. Sammy! With the Van Life Buddies. Oh, hell yeah. Fucking, oh yeah. All the ways the kids got away with it. All of the ways the kids got away with it before the internet. You just take your phone and go somewhere. Fuck. Parents put restrictions on kids' phones, but they're not smart enough to realize you just got to go to 7-Eleven. Go to 7-Eleven, get a burner phone, bam, hotspot it to your parents' phone, and then there's no fucking restrictions. Just 3 channels. When did we ditch the rabbit ears? I think I was about 8 or 9, maybe 7 or 8, maybe, when we ditched the rabbit ears and finally got cable. It was a big thing. Cablevision. Again, I never really interested though. I think we were living in Calgary at the time. So that was like the start of my rabbit ears. There's digital rabbit ears. I had rabbit ears as an adult all the way up until I had a live-in housekeeper. Like me and the girlfriend both didn't watch TV, so we didn't get cable. And then all our friends at work were talking about shows, this, that, and the other. So she would just stream it on like YouTube or something, and watch some TV shows on YouTube for free. I used to have cable boxes. Cable rabbit ears was free cable. Tana Morin didn't get cable TV. Yeah, rabbit ears was just catching signal from your local television stations. When I moved to Toronto, I set up at Rabbit Ears, and I was like, oh my God, there's like 9 channels in Toronto with Rabbit Ears. And I was just like, oh, fuck me. There's only like 4 usually. We had to adjust them if the single shit. You had to adjust them when certain people would walk in the room. You'd be like, oh man, what a great signal we're having. And then somebody would walk in the room and you'd be like, whoa, what the fuck? Get the hell out of my house. Good morning, Maya. Something must be wrong with my YouTube. It's been 22 minutes and nobody's rolled in. I swear to shit, I'll stop going on TikTok if people stop going to my YouTube. I still use my rabbit ears to watch local channels for free. Hell yeah, the good old days. Digital rabbit ears now. CFCN, CBC, and Access Networks, all I could get. We used to get A channel, TV. The weather, I think, was also on rabbit ears for us in the city. Edmonton and Calgary would have been our rabbit ears city days. Edmonton and Calgary. I don't think we had, oh no, what? You know what? We had cable when we lived in Swan Hills, because the only way to get me to stop crying was put me in front of a hockey game. That was it. If I started crying, no stopping unless I was put in front of a hockey game. Then I would just stop crying. I don't know. It's weird though, right? But yeah, we must have had cable back in Swan Hills. We must have, if that's the case. So you don't really get much hockey on bunny ears. You know, you'd get like Hockey Night in Canada and shit like that. True Canadian baby. All right, we got to do coffee. All right, if we make an instant, then make a French press. Then I'll have French press after the instant. But what we'll do is we'll make a Bay Cup size instant coffee, a Hudson Bay Cup size instant coffee, and then we will make a pot. How come hockey, you're allowed to beat the shit out of each other? I don't know, man. It's Canadian way. It's the Canadian way. It's the Canadian way. Yeah, because there's no other sports that like fucking people square up in. Like football, you just get the shit beaten out of you. Nobody actually fights in football, but at the end of the game, you got the shit beat out of you. Baseball, if there's a fight in baseball, it's like the whole team is fighting, and it's the pitcher or the catcher that gets beat the shit out of. Or the pitcher and catcher fight each other. In the middle of the night, I thought you were supposed to be friendly in Canada. We are. That's why we beat the shit out of each other in hockey, because it's just a game. Fighting in hockey is like your besties fighting. You know what I mean? It's like your two besties have an argument. One slaps the other one, then they cry, and then an hour later they're buddies again. That's how hockey works. I was never into scrapping with my friends. I'm not a pretend scrapper. I don't know how to pretend scrap. Yeah, this shit gets real with me real fast. Yeah, I don't know how to pretend scrap. So we don't pretend scrap with Clumsy. We never did. We did a few times as wee ones. But then after that, we realized that it just might not be Clumsy's forte. Play scrapping. Yoshi just got cold. And Sammy, we opened the pickles yesterday, and we were having pickle crackers. Pickle cheese crackers. Pickle cheese crackers. Pickle cheese crackers. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's what we ended up munching on at the end of the day. I didn't want to have a dart. So I decided to munch a little bit. Worst fucking thing. Don't decide to munch for replacement of a dart. Coffee whitener for them racist folks. Oh shit. Pickle 'em shirt. Pickle 'em shirt. Pickle 'em shirt. Pickle 'em shirt indeed. Pickle 'em shirt indeed. What does that mean, pickle 'em shirt? Pickle 'em shirt, pickle 'em shirt. That's what we're gonna do is pickle 'em shirt. Pickle 'em shirt, pickle 'em shirt. That's what we're gonna do is pickle 'em shirt. You have a shirt with a giant pickle on it. Just feed me pickles and tell me I'm pretty. I got that shirt from Jerry. Just feed me pickles and tell me I'm pretty. There's a guy in there. He was a little limp-wristed. Wear that shirt while eating pickles. I should go somewhere in public and eat a jar of pickles and cry. I should eat a jar of pickles and cry on the stairs of a very public area. And just be like, they still won't call me pretty. Eating pickles, they're still not gonna call me pretty. They won't call me pretty. As I'm eating pickles, but nobody's called me pretty. Oh, cool, Ann. That's funny. That's funny. That's good. We should do that. I forgot what we were talking about before that, but we should do that. And you're pretty. Aww. Such love from my Clumpernighters. All right. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to open up the door. And we're going to put this hot water through this. Because it's been a minute and there's a little bit of change in there, so we're just gonna, it doesn't smell at least. Okay. All right, now, big sizzle. There's a big sizzle coming. Oh, it wasn't that big. Booyah! All right. Turn this up. Turn this. Time to close that. It's still cold out. It's still so freaking cold out. It's so cold out. Cal said hi. What's up, Kels, on the YouTube? How you doing, Kels? Good morning. Good morning. The morning is so good, it's true. Good morning. Good morning to you. Do. All right, we have to find here it is. And then we'll find this one here. Boom, just like that. Just like that. Boom. All right, get this coffee made up. And then we'll think about the big tea time for the big yo balls. Cool, and good morning. Boom. Tonight we're not even gonna need the fucking heat. So it's gonna get fucking, it's gonna be 11 or 12 degrees warmer is the coldest it's gonna get tomorrow, right now. In 24 hours from now, the coldest part of the day, it's gonna be like plus 10. I think plus 9 maybe. Yeah, we might need the heat only for a couple hours, only a couple of nights now. So I think we'll get rid of this propane tank. I got a friend in a town right next to me, -3. Starting my first, be here in the background, Sammy. We're here, Sammy. Me okay. I had an early Mother's Day with my kiddo. I'm still going. It's 11 p.m. Mother's Day is Sunday, right? Mother's Day, yeah, blah ba doo bay. Christina, how's Christina doing? I hope you have a good week too. Cows. I hope you have a great week too. Yeah, we're gonna do some traveling. On the road again. If you want to be on the road again, we won't like going to the road again, the road again. The sun is beating the shit out of my windows right now, so that's good. It'll clear that condensation right off. It'll clean the condensation right off. Hell yeah, checking security. Oh man, I've been getting some hangnails lately. Fucking Alberta dry air, eh? Yeah, I don't know what else is the plan here. I might have a bucket shower here before I leave. Tilt my van away from the window and have a bag shower, sorry. There goes the police. Police! Coming back from the Highway 9 incident. Yeah, I wonder what happened in this morning. Oh, I don't want to open my fucking door, bro. I don't want to open my door, bro. My exhaust fan's not working properly. It's not sucking it out like it should be. Oh, it's warm over here. Holy. Oh, she's warm. She's warm over where Yoshi is. I can't wait to get on the road again. We are on the road again. We have decided that I am not the smartest person in the world, calling myself a traveler, but always going to the city. So F that. We're going to we're gonna not travel outside of the city instead of not travel in the city. We'll still call ourselves a traveler though. We'll still be like, oh yeah, we're traveling. Been in the same spot for 2 weeks. Yeah, but that's okay. Because we're travelers. That's okay, because we're travelers. There goes one of those undercover cop cars. On the roof of Are you in love with Mary Jane? Yeah. Last dance with Mary Jane. One more time to kill the pain. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Mary Jane. My whole life, 9 years old, it's crazy. It's crazy how much of a thing it's had on my life. Sometimes I wonder where I would be if I never ever puffed. Sometimes I wonder that. Sometimes I wonder that. Because it's been around like forever. It's been a thing forever. Forever, ever. Forever, ever, forever, ever. Yeah, I've made lots of money off of it. Made lots of friends off of it. Did a lot of fun things because of it. And yeah, it's been like a 80% of my life. Yeah, no, for sure. Sometimes I wonder, sandwiches, Mitch, you're freaking awesome. Do I care? Do I like wish that I had never had it? Nah, I like the path that my life has been. I might not fit the social norm for a lot of people, but I truly do appreciate what I do, where I'm at, and the things that are going on. I don't appreciate a couple of things about my life, but that has nothing to do with the weed. That has to do with lack of education. So if I had more education on a couple of topics, I think that would be the best for me. But that's okay. But love what we doing. Yeah. Yeah. No, I love the fact that I blame that on the fact that I can't have kids. Like that is what I blame on not being able to have kids. Green eye bitch, how you doing? Yeah, I do blame that on the reason why I can't have kids, and I appreciate that. It's not that I hate kids or anything like that. Kids are expensive. Kids are expensive, and the way the world is, it's not like it was fucking, in the mid and early 90s. Having a kid was different. The world was different. Now it's like the world is broke. You know what I mean? Like a good portion of this fucking planet is broke as hell. And I don't know if I'd want to bring my kids into a world that's broke as hell. It's just gonna be shit in 30 years. Unless they can get it figured out, fucking 30 years from now is gonna suck, man. Sylvie, Sylvie, good morning. I missed your morning comment, Sylvie. More like 5 years? Nah, it's not that close. K-Rock, Miss Anna Elizabeth, tag team in the Heart Maze. Good morning. But that's okay because I, you know what I mean? Winnipeg guy with the Heart Me. Yeah, definitely the kids are expensive, man. I'm doing so good, Miss Anna Elizabeth. I'm doing so good. There's a little bit of condensation in the van, and I hate the condensation in the van. K-Rock with the popular. No, it's raining. No. Amin, what's up, Amin? How you doing? How's Amin doing? Amin old school. Amin's cool. It is what it is. Green eye bitch. Okay. Time is it? Well, it's just a tiny bit early. Not quite the big tea time for the big yo balls. So what we'll do is we will make coffee or doobie. Twist, twist, twist and roll one up. No, I think we'll twist and roll. Hi. Hello, handsome boy. Hi, handsome boy. How you doing? How you go? Is it good morning? Is it good morning? That's my big guy. Hi, handsome boy. Hi, handsome boy. Hi. This is very handsome. Oh, big stretches. Big stretches. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is my party. Did you have a good morning? Have a good sleep time? Yeah. Oh, there's a little scratchy. There's a more big coin. That was kind of rude of that guy. Him is the bestest guys. Savages, Mitch, Van Life, buddy. All right, are we ready? Should we do these treat things? Should we do treat time? Hi. Hi. Miss Anna Elizabeth you're awesome. You're freaking awesome. You're freaking awesome. All right. Which treat will Yoshi eat? Second. All right, we're gonna try to. Oh, YouTube doesn't ever get to see. Okay, treat number 1. Which one will he eat second? We got milk bones. We got milk bones. Treat number 2. I love heavyweights. Hell yeah. Treat number 2. Oven baked beef lung. Look at that. A little fat circle. Oh, they stink so much. All right, now, treat number 3, chicken sweet potato. Treat number 4, freeze-dried chicken. Treat number 5, freeze-dried duck liver. Most of those are crumbs. We'll have to like hand feed them the rest of them tomorrow. And treat number, this number, sausages. Sausage! And we all know what treat Yoshi's gonna eat first. We all know what one he's gonna eat first. It's the vitamins. Here, is anybody wants to know what vitamins we give Yoshi? That's the one we give Yoshi. There you go. Anybody want to know? There you go. Which treat will Yoshi eat second? Want this one? Ready? Yeah? Want it? This one? Want this one? Oh. 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 This one? Oh, so yummy. Oh, is it? Yeah. Oh, ready? Ready? Here you go. Ready? Oh, well, it's in your water now. Let me eat this one. Where you gonna go? Where you going? Did you eat it? What a good boy! What a good boy! Virginia with the Army and the Populars. Okay, go ahead. Milk bone, treat number 1. If you guessed treat number 1, you guessed right. He hit that milk bone first thing in the morning. Congratulations to the winners. If you guessed, then you guessed right. He ate that milk bone. He ate that milk bone. Nobody guessed milk bone. Everybody was guessing lung. Everybody just follows Jay. Jay always picks number 2. Doesn't matter. That's a ginormous. That's his treats. Milk bones and beef lungs make the pile look bigger. But out of all of those treats, there's only 2 treats there that are a bunch of ingredients. Everything else is single or double ingredients. Like the chicken sweet potato, it's just chicken and sweet potato. The beef lung, it's just beef lung. Freeze-dried chicken, it's just freeze-dried chicken. Freeze-dried beef duck liver, that's also just freeze-dried duck liver. The only multi-ingredient junk foods he has in there is the milk bone and the sausages. Do the vitamins help him? I think so. I think those things took the limp right out of him. I think it took the limp right out of him. Yeah, it's not bad food. That's why he doesn't get super fat and out of shape either, right? We try not to get garbage treats for him. We do buy a lot of the treats at the Dollarama. We do buy a lot of the treats at the Dollarama, but they're all single ingredients treat. I trust the Canadian food governing body, so I trust that whatever the Dollarama says is in there. Because the freeze-dried ones they have there are great. Yeah, they're cheap, right? They're well, small packages, right? Mine gets too much peanut butter, but I can't get her to take her pills any other way. Yeah, because you started that way. Yeah, that's why we don't do anything. If he wants his vitamin, or if he wants his treats, he'll eat his vitamin. That's it. That's it. If he wants his treats, he'll eat his vitamins. He doesn't get to eat his treats until he eats his vitamins. That's just how it is. That's just the way of the world, man. I'm not paying fucking, like, one of those vitamin without the milk bone and the beef lung. The vitamin, maybe even the milk bone and beef lungs, considering the size of the bags and the price of them. No, actually, that vitamin is probably the most expensive single treat that he gets. And because that vitamin costs like fucking $1.50 or $1.30 or something each pill. And none of that stuff is $1, even $1 for each serving. So no, he definitely has to eat those vitamins. I ain't wasting it. I just shove pills down my cat's throat. Otherwise, it's not going down there. It is what it is. It is what it is. De-cheese. I used to use cheese, but she learned how to de-cheese the pills. Oh my god. Yeah, Yoshi's a good boy. And then that's it. He has to act like a good boy all day to get treats tomorrow morning. There you go. All right, there you go. So if the person that wanted to know what the vitamins were, these are the vitamins. I don't know if that person's in here. I haven't seen them in my comments. The struggle is real. Sylvie knows. I haven't seen that person in my comments, but there you go. That's the treats we give Yoshi. This is an unpaid advertisement. I like these. They worked really well for him. There's one thing that I don't like about these pills, and the resealer broke. They sell them on Chewy. What is Chewy? It's got that 60, it's got that sticker on it, I just noticed. That's a sticker, that's an added sticker. Don't drink? Don't go outside? Do you want me to do that so you don't... You want me to do that so you don't have to lie in your wetness? Huh? Your slobber licks? Yeah, come here, get them loves. Can I have loves? Yeah, those are my buddy. That's my big guy. He's the handsomest one of them all. Chewy.com is like Costco for pet products online. Oh, damn, okay. I never knew that. I never knew that. Da 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 da. That's it, baby. Baby. That's it, baby. We done. We done the treat times. Cheers. Want to drink? Want to go outside? Want some loves? I'm high. What's up, Hill? How you doing? Shh, don't tell anybody. And shipping isn't the fastest ever. Ordered food in the morning, and it was delivered at 7:30 p.m. Ooh, I wonder if they do Canadians. stink so bad. Da 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 da. Oh, but da na 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 na. Oh. All right. One more. Last one. Just the last one. I got a lot of snacks we brought for Yoshi there. Did you? Oh, the treats you did? Like the ginormous bag of beef jerky. Ginormous bag of beef jerky. I think it's time to get one rolled. I think it's time to get one going. Oh, everybody. What's for lunch? Oh, who even knows? It's only 7:30 in the morning. Can you do something fun at 5K? 5K what? Taps? Nah, we don't do tap goals anymore. We don't do tap goals anymore. I'll do something fun at like 250,000 taps. 5,000 taps? Nah. 5,000 taps is the taps are lacking. The taps are straight lacking. I've been live for an hour and we only have 2,000 taps. Slacking. Slack-a-lacking. That's okay. That's kickity oh, don't you worry, baby, I got you, and don't you worry, it's so triggity true, a boom bum 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 boo. I don't know what's going on here, but whatever. Spark, much love, you guys. The struggle is real. The struggle is so real. Joe, good morning. Cheers, you guys. Don't go outside? You go outside if you want to. It's cold. It's cold. Barb, cheers. You can see your breath. What's the view like? It's good. I can't show you the view. The last time we showed view out of the van, I get restricted for driving. Go on YouTube. My YouTube keeps pausing. Is it only me, sir? My YouTube has been slack. This whole morning has been shit for lives. There you go. That's the view. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it so damn pretty? And there's Yoshi. There you go. There you go. Matt Adventuring Angler with the heart me. What's up, Matt Adventuring Angler? I have to close this. I can't do that. I'm gonna fucking get myself sick. You'll just have to I just have to keep an eye on for him. Matt Adventuring Angler with the van life buddy and the populars. Yeah, it's just a big old prairie field and a big old blue sky. That's what we got going on today. Nothing special, nothing spectacular. Nothing too amazing. How's Mad Adventure Angler doing? Cheers. I don't want to open these curtains because they're just gonna glare the sun into the camera. But yeah, I'll just glare the sun in the camera. I love how Yoshi just like carefree. He like wanders around like there's no threat in life. Like there's nothing to worry about. He's such a good boy. Oh, he's such a good boy. Oh, now he's pooping. We're not gonna watch that. We're not gonna. I was just about to film him just being a fucking ding dong, but he's pooping now, so fuck him. He go poopy time. Anyways, yeah, I'm excited to do my 10K steps. Go get it. Where is it? Where is it? Go get it. Where is it? Go get it. Where is it? Go get it. You didn't bring it up? You didn't bring it up? Same thing. Burr. Burr. That's fine now. Now that's fine. It should start warming up. It said it was going to be like 10 degrees by 8 o'clock. So it should start warming up here pretty fucking quickly. It says it's 0 right now. 32 for you Americans. Burr, man. I'm so, like, not feeling being cold. I really hope this is fucking over, man. Or super soon to be over. I would just like to have my door open. Crisp morning breeze. Oh, I'm so excited for the summertime. I don't know why I'm so excited for the summertime, but I am just so excited for the summertime. Yeah. Anyways, I ran out of stuff to talk about, and I'm only an hour deep. What? I've only been live for an hour, and I'm already out of shit to talk about? What should I talk about? Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about... Excuse me. You know what I like the best about Alberta? That differs from BC is the grain trucks. There is just like an extraordinarily large amount of grain trucks that just drive. Like, it's probably almost half the trucks on the road are grain trucks. Kinetic, good morning. YouTube's good for you now, Kels? Yeah, extraordinarily amount of grain trucks on the Alberta highways. I like it. I dig it. I dig it. How's Kinetic doing? Kinetic with the heart, me. I dig it, baby. I dig it. For sure. It's something that we can get behind. They're cool looking trucks too, and cattle trucks. Like grain trucks and cattle trucks, they're always heavy duty looking trucks, man. Is that a cop? City of Calgary vehicle. What the fuck? I mean, I know I'm not that far away from the city of Calgary, but I am not inside the city of Calgary. Why would they have a city of Calgary fucking Jeep driving down the street? Is the city of Calgary employees using our government tax money for their gas road trips? Those bastards. I think we should overturn the government about it, those bastards. How dare they spend $15 worth of gas? One more kid to get off to school, and then I can have my coffee and quiet. Kinetic! Get those kids out the door, and everybody let me know it's coffee time. I gotta press my coffee. If I wait too long to press it, it presses weird. So we pressed it, and we didn't sniff it either. This is our first French press in quite some time. I thought I was almost out of coffee. So I've been slacking on drinking the coffee because I wanted to wait until we got out of town to drink it. And then yesterday, I was doing some cleaning and fucking grabbed the box of coffee, and it's still like 3/4 full. I was like, damn, I got so much coffee left. So we're gonna start indulging on the great French press coffee of the world. We gotta try to figure out. I gotta try to find where I can get fresh water for free, and then route myself so I get to that spot in 2 or 3 days when I'm out of water. That's what I think I need to do to keep the old life going. Watch out for those pig corpses trucks. Sometimes they lose their loads and don't come back to clean up. Happened twice here. Pig corpses trucks? Well, I don't think they lose their loads on purpose. If it's a garbage vehicle situation, but those would go to like dog food, wouldn't they? Wouldn't that be like a dog food truck? My uncle used to carry chicken stuff, leftover chicken stuff from Kamloops from Kelowna to Edmonton for dog food processing. That was his job. That was like his job. That was like he'd go from Kamloops to Edmonton, drop the stuff off, pick something up to Surrey, then bedtime, and then wake up in the morning to Kamloops to Edmonton, Edmonton to Surrey, go to bed and wake up in the morning. That was his job, Monday to Friday. That's what he did. Monday to Friday, that's what he did. There were 20 baby pigs. I don't think that was probably on purpose. That probably wasn't an accident. That was probably on purpose. Somebody didn't want to pay the bill. You know what I mean? Somebody didn't want to pay to do it properly, so they just did it like that. I heard that Calgary is, I think Momaz told me, and then I heard it somewhere on like TikTok or Insta or something, that Calgary's cracking the fuck down on shit like that. Darwin, Brady, tag teaming? Oh, damn. An organic tag team. Love those. Darwin, Brady with the heart me's. Darwin with the populars. Oh, super popular. Darwin. Much love, Darwin. How you doing, buddy? Chrissy with the heart me. Yeah, blah blah yada. You know what I mean? Whatever we were talking about. Chris, nothing actually. I was like, I'm not talking about anything. It's crazy. Chrissy with the populars. Good morning, Brady. Nice. It is a nice Wednesday morning. It's crisp. It's 0 degrees right now. It is a bit crisp. Chrissy, van life buddy. Good job, van life buddy. What's up, Chrissy? It's gorgeous outside. There's very little wind. There's 0 clouds, and there's big space. You can kind of see the mountains. They're like as big as my finger or smaller even. It's Wednesday today. Oh shit! Don't forget, you gotta be humping on hump day, or it doesn't count. Dog needs out. Maybe catch up later if you're still on. We'll still be on for a little bit, at least until 9 o'clock. My lives are pretty slow today, so usually when they're super slow, I usually get off early. The slower they are, the earlier I get off. But we'll see how it picks up in the next hour or so. But it's okay. We don't need to. We don't need to have a big busy room, right? We can do some other shit. I'm gonna go for a nice walk after my live today, and then I'm gonna do some cleaning up. I'm gonna ditch some stuff. I got that bottle. I'm gonna ditch. I wish I fucking knew I had another bottle with this much water in it yesterday when I gave it to Buddy, because then I could have just emptied that in my French press or something, or gave Yoshi new water or something and give him the bottle. But we'll just leave the bottle here, whatever. I just don't have the room to be carrying around fucking empty bottles. I wish I did, and I forgot to go to the bottle depot to collect the $2. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But no, we'll get rid of that, and then I got some garbage because we didn't actually drop the garbage off yesterday for the last day or two in the city. So we'll toss that in this garbage can also. Yeah, a little organization, a little cleanup, a little get rid of some stuff. I think that's for sure what we're gonna do today. Anything after that is not known really, not a for sure thing. Definitely got to do some content and get my van life content going on the tube. That's a must. I'm a little bit late on doing that, so get doing that. I got like 1 or 2 more things to do for filling up or for filming, and then we'll full send it and good to go. So I have to wait for the sun to get to the other side of the van, I think, though, before I do my content filming. So that'll be like 11, 12. Shit, we might even relocate before then. Who even knows? I don't even know. I still haven't made a route. All I know is where we're going. I don't know how we're going to get there. We can go that way for Highway 21 or Highway 24. We can go that way for Highway 9 or Highway 2. Where is the donut? Oh, well, I woke up at 5 to 6 in the morning, so I didn't do anything. Yeah, I'm here. Here. Hold on a second, Janster. Hold on. I'll pause YouTube and I'll take a screenshot of the video and show you. Hold on. Or I'll pause TikTok. I'm pausing TikTok, so if you want to see me doing stuff, you have to go to the tube for 2 minutes. All right, TikTok's paused. All right, we will get some. Yeah, we'll get. Okay. Here we go. There's all the stores. Fuck, I couldn't believe we couldn't find coffee. All right, let's see here. Date cookies. Okay, let's. We'll screenshot. No, not that one. We'll screenshot this one. Nope. This one. Oh, this one. Oh, yeah, no. Where is the video where it had the meat on it? And I was like, wow. Oh, yeah, okay. Pause. There you go. Go like that. Okay. That didn't help. All right, we got that one. All right, hold on a second. And then we will go with this one. I can't wait. I'm starving. Let's dig in. All right. I can't wait. I'm starving. Let's dig in. Oh my God. Here we go. That is what she looks. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Is what she looks. Oh my god. Look, okay, look. That is.
Oh, that's a bad.
Oh my god.
Oh, that sucks.
Okay.
Just fucking change on his face.
This is what it looks like inside it.
Oh, there you go. There, okay. Screenshot. Oopsies. Okay. All right, we got it. We got it, baby. We got it. Janster. Janster with all the populars and stuff. Okay, here we go. Okay, Janster. All right, I got screenshots of some vids. So let's green screen, let's green screen here. In the middle of the night, I was walking in my sleep. Okay, so that's what it looked like. That's what it looks like. On opened up, that was zoomed in part of the video with it on the counter. You see how the meat looks? Oh, I don't know if I Love Pancakes is in here or not. But it totally, the meat is way darker. That's the bison meat. The bison meat is way darker. It's got a little sauce on it, lettuce, onion, tomato, and then this is what it looks like when there's a bite taken out of it. So yeah, gyro, yeah, a gyro, whatever, yeah. It's darker meat because it's darker meat because it's bison. The beef looks lighter. The meat is lighter. So there you go, baby. There you go. We'll post the content. We'll post the content. But I don't think I Love Pancakes. Probably not up yet. It's not even 7 o'clock. I didn't realize bison was dark. Bison's red meat for sure. Yeah, dark red meat. Like deer. Janster. Like deer and moose. Dark red meat. Oh man. It was good. I'll open this one for you. I can't open the other one until we're done TikTok, buddy, because the glare. Look at what it'll do to the screen. No, it's not that bad, hey? Warm up in here too. We'll be able to shut the heat off in no time. In no time, there's no time. The time is, hey honey, how you doing? Not a fucking cloud in the sky, baby. Everyone's cool, Aunt. How you doing? Making their way to YouTube and then over on the YouTube, yeah. Lunchtime break? Oh no, they're half days. Your kids' half day school, right? School. It's so hard to believe that it's fucking almost noon, almost 11. Minus the tzatziki sauce for the gyro. So that has like sweet garlic mayonnaise sauce. It's like I don't know what it's not mayonnaise, but maybe it is mayonnaise, but it's super sweet garlic instead of tzatziki. That's the sauce difference. And the meat will be different too, right? Because you won't get a bison gyro. You won't get a bison gyro. Bison donair, like you won't. I feel that there's no other bison gyro, bison shawarma You'd only get the bison donair. Good morning, Trinity. We good over here. How you doing? I have no idea. I don't have thoughts on stuff. I bought a creamy garlic spread. Yeah, this is like a sauce, like pretty liquidy. At the end of eating your donair, there's like pooled liquid. The last bite of your donair is usually soggy because it's been sitting in liquid for the whole time you've been eating your donair. I'm good. You pull out of the city? Yeah, we're gone. Yeah, we pulled out of the city. We're actually gonna head northeast Alberta for some ghost towns. We made the decision last night on live because I didn't know where to go and what to do. So we decided we're gonna go find some ghost towns in northern Alberta, and we're gonna maybe do a midnight live in the middle of the ghost town. So stay tuned. Yeah, right. It'll be something fun to do. We can take our sweet time. We're in a bit of a hurry, but not that much of a hurry. So we can take our sweet time and do what we need to do. You know what I mean? And yeah, get it all figured out. Yeah, I don't have to get to those towns tomorrow or today or even in 3 days. The only thing is the meat roasted on a big spool and sliced. Yeah, it's on a rotisserie, standing up. Yeah, gyros, shawarmas, and donairs are essentially the same thing. The sauce is different and the meat is different. That's it. That's the difference. Like shawarmas are chicken, lamb. Gyros, I think, are lamb, pork, and donairs are beef. Yeah, it's all the same except the flavor, the seasoning of the meat, like the spices of the meat they use, and the type of meat. Some of them, because actually, I think shawarmas. There's also beef shawarma. Amusement park looks amazing, but it's in the States. Shawnee Haunted. Really? Lamb is my favorite meat to get for gyros. Yeah, I think gyros is lamb. Greek, right? Gyros are Greek. Gyros, gyros. They're Greek, I think, and that's lamb. I think lamb is huge meat for the Greek. And donairs are Canadian, and beef is huge meat for Canadians, right? So shawarmas, I don't know, all the shawarmas here, like here we call them, here I've only had, yeah, so here in Calgary, or maybe all of Canada, they're called beef donairs or chicken shawarma. You don't ask for a chicken donair, you ask for a chicken shawarma. And you don't ask for a beef shawarma, you ask for a beef donair. That's what you ask for. That's it, right? Euros. Yeah, I'm gonna call them gyros that's how I'm gonna call them. So many people correct me. It's kind of starting out to be chat bait. Get chat moving, call it a gyro. It's like that's what we get chicken shawarmas. We don't get chicken donairs. And we get beef donairs. We don't do beef shawarmas. So that's the difference. There is some that have lamb. There is some donair restaurants that offer lamb. I think actually Uncle Mo's has lamb. So we could look to see what he labels it in the menu, because I did a whole pan for content at Uncle Mo's Donair. So like there'll be video or pictures of his menu. Do you guys have any pizza places near you, like Pizza Hut? Well, in the city of Calgary. I have nothing near me. The nearest thing to me is a gas station truck stop, and that's about 10-15 minutes. And then there's a town
There's a small city or big town. I don't know what you'd call it. Small city or big town that's 20 minutes away from me. That's all I got. But the small city, big town will have pizza places. Pizza Hut's kind of faded out of Canada. There's small. Pizza Hut went from big restaurants to small kitchens. Yeah, there's very little Pizza Huts, if any, that you can go and dine inside. And yeah, those are all long gone to the grave. All the Pizza Huts I know of are just little hole in the wall kitchens that backpack off some other kitchen. So if I wanted to buy you dinner, what would that be? Buy me dinner? Well, there's two or three options you could do to buy me dinner. You could send the PayPal and say, buy this, what we did with the donaire. And then the next time we go to town, I would buy that. You could wait until I go to town, and then you could be like, what town are you going to? And then I'd be like, I'm going to this town. And then you could be like, okay, go to this restaurant. I bought you dinner. And then just call for a pickup and pay over the phone. Or you could do, that's it. Those two options. Yeah. Or you can meet up with me. I don't know where you are, and buy dinner if you want to, like, do a dinner meet and greet kind of dinner thingy. Pizza Huts are hole in the wall places. Yeah, they really downshifted. I'm in North Carolina. Okay, so you will not be doing a dinner meet and greet unless you cross the border, and that's a long drive, isn't it? North Carolina is not that north, is it? But you can meet up with Jay and maybe Jerry. Jerry might be coming up this year to meet and greet. Jay said he's coming back up this year. Once I get over to the east. Is Corky here? I want to Savages Mitch with the Van Life buddy. Yeah, no, the donaire we bought was I Love Pancakes. I Love Pancakes sent me an email and said, buy donaire right now. I didn't look at the message, and so I fucked right up. I fucked up. And because I always look at the messages, but that morning, I think I was uber busy. I was like, I ended the live as I was fucking driving away kind of shit. And so I didn't look at any messages. I did all my shit. And then I was having my live, and I Love Pancakes comes in, and he's like, I'm having a donaire. What are you having? And I'm like, oh, I think a salad or something. And he's like, what the fuck? And then so I fucked up. That donaire dinner was a big fuck up the whole time. Because then the next day, we were gonna do it, and I fully forgot. I just totally forgot. Well, because Tammy bought me some coffee and something else and stuff like that. So, and that was all big news in the morning. So I was all flustered with all the stuff that was recently sent. And so I was like, oh, fuck, I forgot right up, man. And then the next day, I ran out of time. I was like, well, I'm not going to go up there. So we didn't go up there. And then yesterday was the day after that. It was a late. And then Brown Bomber, I don't even want to talk about that. That was a failed mission. Bro, I got to make that up so bad. We will one day soon. I've been thinking about it quite dramatically lately. So we will one day soon. That's quite an expensive that makes no sense. Like even a pickup truck would have been better. Oh, you already know. It's about the steak. Brown Bomber sent money for a steak so I can have steak and lobster. And then we forgot to have steak with our lobster. You see the mountains from where you are? So very small. They're very small. The mountains are extremely small. But due to the fact that there's zero clouds in the sky, yes, they're extremely viewable. But they're as tall as my finger. Yeah, they're half the size of my finger. Maybe the super high parts are as tall as my finger, if my finger's stretched out as far. I thought that counts. It's the thought that counts. Well, no, we're gonna definitely do steak and lobster, 100%, and it'll be all over. I'll make a post about it and everything. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. No, it's on just like Jay's package. It's something that's on my mind completely. Southside, good morning. How's Southside doing this morning? Southside with the heart me. How's Southside doing this lovely morning? Come this way and I'll hook you up. Ooh, brrr. What do you mean hook me up? Like put me in a meat freezer? We are living the dream, Southside. We are actually a delicious Indian. What kind of Indian? How you doing? Oh, who's Bannock? I love seeing Jay in that big unboxing. Jay is the best. I love to seeing Jay, and oh yeah, the big unboxing in St. John, New Brunswick. You see how I turned it towards you this whole time, both times, Trinity? Yeah, that was fun. There was a lot of stuff. Holy macaroni, man. We definitely unboxed a lot of stuff. We've lost a few things. I think we have 6 or 7 magnet hooks, which means we've lost 2 or 3 or 4 of them. We lost a couple in the big windstorm. The first really big windstorm this year, we lost a couple. We lost like 5, but then we found a bunch, but then we lost 1 or 2 more. Those magnet hooks are baller. I love those magnet hooks. Yeah, those are a good idea. Those are a good idea. For anybody that travels, magnet hooks are a good idea. Because you can do so much with them. Oh yeah, I do so much with it. Hang clothes to dry. Run rope on it to hang clothes to dry. Use it for my tarps to either hang it or cover stuff. Yeah, it was crazy. You're being goofy when you were, yeah, it was crazy. Oh yeah, the mankini. I was wearing the mankini. I've had to relight that. Oh my God, Trinity. My first bag back in Calgary was like that. Keeps the tarps in place. It does. And they hook. So you can do one of 2 things in low wind. Like I use it to cover my tarp all the time. So like today, I'll just put the hooks, or I won't even use it actually. But if it was like raining a little bit, I'll just hook it and do it. Trash swag. No, it was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed all of those things, and then Yoshi, all of the treats he had, and then the pickled peppers. I hate it, man. Cover the generator with the tarps. Yeah, I like to cover the generator, but I don't cover the generator if it's not raining or it looks like it's gonna rain. Sometimes when I cover the generator and it's not windy, one of the corners will fall a little bit and then trigger the carbon monoxide detector on the generator, and then the generator will beep beep or just shut down or something. And it's quite annoying because if it shuts down due to carbon monoxide, it doesn't just fucking start back up. It has like a fucking 10-minute timer or some bullshit. You love those pickle peppers. I loved those pickle peppers. Now, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw the pickled peppers for the very first time, I did a little bit over exaggerate my excitement for them because I was extremely nervous about those. I did not know what bell peppers, and you got to understand one thing, okay? I'm 42 years old. I've only enjoyed bell peppers for about 15 or 20 years. The first 20, 30 years of my life were not bell pepper friendly. And then one day I took a big chunk of a bell pepper and just ate it, just like an apple. Somebody was like, "Oh, I'm making this for dinner." I'm like, "I don't like those." And they're like, "Really? You don't like them?" And I'm like, "Well, here, let me fucking," because I taste everything all the time that I don't like. And if I like it, I'll eat it because it happens. And I was out of a yellow pepper or red pepper or something, not a green pepper, it was yellow or red or something. And I liked it, and I was like, "Oh, damn!" And then I started eating them all again, and now I fucking love them. I was nervous too. I can't eat the green ones. Oh, I love them. Just like over exaggerated. Oh fuck, here we go. Ever cook outside on fire? I love cooking on fire. Oh hell yeah! We made a stove. I won't do fires. I won't make a fire pit. That's the only way I'll have a fire is if there's a fire pit. Unless I'm in a campground that allows fires, but for some reason the fire pit's garbage or whatever the fuck. Or sometimes I'll tear apart a fire pit and clean it up and then rebuild it because people are stupid and don't know what the fuck they're doing, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, no, unless there's a fire pit, I won't have a fire pit. But no, we have a iron welded stove that I designed and Sean built. Summertime, yeah, but in 3 weeks from now, the fucking country's gonna be under a fire ban. That's the way it is, right? Nowadays, the whole country goes under a fire ban in the summertime. It's just the way of the world. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Yeah, that started about, what, 10 years ago? Yeah, I think that started actually less than 10 years ago because I think every single year I was with the ex, we were allowed to have fires whenever we wanted. There was 1 or 2 summers close to the end of the relationship that there was a lot of smoke coming in from the California wildfires. So they didn't want you having a fire to create more smoke because of asthma or something. I can't remember. Big Baba, we never followed those rules though. Big Baba, heart me, popular, much love. We always just had a campfire in our backyard or in her parents' backyard. But I do remember that being a thing close to the end of the relationship. But solid fucking provincial-wide fire bans, even in campgrounds, that's super new to life. For us over here, it seems it all changed 2011 after half of Slave Lake burnt down. Are you guys still friends? Do you still talk? Me and my ex? Nah. My ex comes into my live almost every single day. Does never say anything. But no, they got into a relationship. Now listen, would you let your girlfriend or boyfriend be besties with their ex? Especially in a new relationship? Like, first of all, a lot of people don't think boys and girls can even be friends. So those 60% of people are out already, right? And then, like, even if you do think boys and girls can be friends, how many of those people would find it okay? So, of course, the friendship was going to fade out. We don't talk anymore. Maybe there's bad blood. I don't have any bad blood. But you're my friend and you're a guy. Yeah, but we're talking about, like, people, you know, like real life friends, not internet. You know what I mean? Like, we've never met. So what would your man think if I rolled up and then we started hanging out 5 times a week? You know what I mean? Like, if I rolled up to your hood And then we started hanging out 5 times a week for 6 hours a day. What, you know, of course people would start thinking shit. I do that though. All of my friends, most of my friends, you're single? Oh, I thought you had a man. Most of my friends are girls. That's what's up. Most of my friends are actually girls. Girls are less competitive. Most of my guy friends, they just want to be better than me, and I just don't care, and it sucks, and I hate it because it restricts me from wanting to do stuff. Like, I don't want to go and do this because I know it's just going to become a competition, and everybody's going to want to go and do it better, and I'm just like, but girls, they don't give a fuck. They don't care at all. Girls do not try to compete with me. Once you put it in, you can't just be friends. No, that's not true, man. That's not true. I am. Every man I've had a relationship with has passed away. Oof, that's crazy. You're like the Magic Black Widow or something. No, I'm living proof that you can be friends with people and not bang, and you can be friends with people after you bang, for sure. I am. Me and the ex, we were friends. Me and the ex were friends. We did bang, but then we kind of slowly stopped banging. And then when they got a man, we never banged at all. She's not like that. And so now we definitely one ex froze. Oh my goodness. On Xmas Day. Oh, that sucks. Oh, I remember you telling me about that. Sylvie. Yeah, no, yeah, no, and I've had friends, I've had fucking what most people would consider a dime, a 10. Bestie, she was my experiment, actually. She was my experiment girl. I wanted to see if I could have a dime as a non-sexual friend. And it was rough at the start, but we did it. I had to physically pull her off of me. She got really drunk one day, and she was up all over this shit, and I was like, nah, bro, because I didn't want to fail the experiment. And when that happened, that never happened again. All of the sexual tension left, and then we were just besties. I have been the gay straight, or the straight gay bestie in lots of, like, girls' night. Oh man, I'm a girl. I'm invited. I'm invited to 3 different groups, girls' nights. 3 totally different sets of girls that I don't even know if they all know each other even. That I'm the straight gay bestie. Oh, for sure. But that's because I'm just a homie with the girls. I don't know. It's been like that my whole life. My whole life, I have been friends with girls. More of my friends were female than male. Like in elementary school, and it wasn't a competition thing back then. It was just, that's how it happened. I was the one guy hanging out with 15 girls. Guys made fun of me about it, but I didn't give a fuck. Whatever. Girls are better company for me. Trinity, I swear grieving is by far one of the hardest things to do. Yeah, for sure. You remind me of my ex. That's how he was. Yeah, it's the men that have trouble keeping things in their pants. Women are okay. No, I'm not going to get into it too deeply, but being somebody that has a lot of female acquaintances and friends, girls are just as bad as guys. Girls are just as bad as guys. Girls just play it a different way. They play the game a little bit different. Guys are stupid. Guys are dumb. Guys really are dumb. Guys think that walking up to a girl and saying, nice boots, you want to fuck, will actually get them laid. Guys actually think that will work because it works. But it only works to girls that haven't figured out they can charge for it. That's all it works for. The girl that will do it 5 or 6 times a day with 5 or 6 different dudes, but just hasn't figured out she can make money doing it that way, that girl, it'll work. But that's all. Other girls get cringed out. They're like, oof, gross. I guess if I never get into a new relationship, I have no baggage. But I have to enlighten the heavy moments. Yeah, you have to. I just move along, right? It's a fact of life. I have a different train of thought with death. Death is a fact of life, and to mourn it is a part that is a bad thing in life. I feel happy memories and thoughts, but not having any part of your life being disrupted. Because once it starts disrupting your life, it just is a downhill spiral. And that's not healthy. That's definitely not healthy. Yeah, no, my morning process is very, very different than a lot of people's. I just go for it. You know what I mean? Life, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter who the fuck dies. That sun is coming up tomorrow morning. It's going to rise up tomorrow morning. There's going to be little pretty colors in the sky, and it's going to move across the sky, and it's going to fade out, and there'll be little color, and it doesn't matter what happens. The only thing is all your bills are still counting. The clock for the due date still goes. Amelia, good morning from New York City. Everybody above the ground is a good one. Every day above the ground. Crawl out of bed very slowly. But you crawl out of bed, right? That's all that matters. But one day you won't crawl out of bed, and it's sad and it sucks, but I can't, you know what I mean? Like, you just gotta keep on keeping on, you know what I mean? Nah, you can't. It sucks and it's sad, but you just gotta keep on keeping on. There's no real options. The bank don't give a fuck. The bank don't give a fuck. Your work doesn't either. That's why you only get 3 days. Your work doesn't give a fuck. Here's a long weekend. Get over it. Amelia! Queen Bee Hump Day! Someone got to jump out of bed. I jump out of bed. I'm a morning person. I've only been up for an hour and a half. I woke up at 2.5 hours, sorry. Pee-wee! Yeah, you got to be humping at hump. If you're humping on the hump of hump day, then you have a good week next. Next week is a good week. Pee-wee Blue and the slow motions too. I saw you on early today, 6:30. I woke up at excuse me. I woke up at like 5:57. Very disappointed in myself. So I jumped out of bed. I heated my coffee, my overnight coffee. I reheated that. Fired up my 3/4 doobie that I put out before bed, and then fired up the live after I wiped the snot out of my eyes. I had to wipe the snot out of my eyes. I don't know how some people can wake up in 5 minutes, go live. There's 2 or 3 social media creators that I watch periodically sometimes that literally will like roll out of bed and put their shirt on and hit that live button and then go start making coffee or something. And I'm like, I do not know how you can do that. I cannot do that. I'll turn my 2 minutes after I wake up, I turn my live on. Jay comes in the room and goes, wow, you look rough. I fuck you, blocked. Fucking rough that bitch. And then gone forever. I wish I could do that. I envy you. I wish I could roach out at Jay before bed and wake up to leftovers. I do it on purpose. No, I usually roll up like 2. And then I'll burn most of one, and then I'll get ready for bed. And then I can't puff lying down, right? Like I've never been able to. You need to rub one out before going live first thing. Yeah. I need to, I just need to get the snot out of my eyes. I have an attitude problem first thing in the morning. I have an attitude problem first thing. I'm super morning guy. I am a morning person. I love the morning. But when I first wake up, you would think opposite. You would think that I'm extremely pissed. I've woken up and it's the morning time. Because I say stupid shit. Yeah, you don't really want to be around me. I wake up before everybody and then I'm out of it before. And it's usually just like 2-3 minutes. Just like 2-3 minutes. If somebody says something, I say something snarky and mean back to them. Usually I don't even know what's happening. Usually I snap out of it and I got somebody hitting me in the head with a fucking frying pan going, how dare you say that to me? I was like, whoa, what'd I say? Here we go with the half sentences. This phone too. What? Me too as an adult. I hate mornings. I've always loved mornings. That's why I like the summer so much, because morning time comes so early. I love the summertime, like June, July, August, the first half of August, the last half of May. The sun gets up so early in the morning, you can literally do an entire day's worth of house and yard work before like 10 o'clock in the morning. You're like out there raking the lawn at 5 a.m., weeding the garden 5 in the morning, and then you're in the house sweeping, doing your dishes, cleaning your bathroom, and then you're like, oh shit, I'm done. Right on. The floor's mopped, the vacuum's done, the bathroom and kitchen's done, my yard work done. Oh man, I'm ready for a nap. And you look at the clock, it's 9:15. You're like, is it too early to nap? I drive taxi. Go drive taxi for 3 months. Go drive taxi. Oh hell no, Janice is like, no. I'm the type to do everything done in the morning. Yeah, man. I could drive taxi. I think that would be a fun job. I work 11 to 7, so from 7 to 10, I get to chill, hang out, and do whatever. Yeah. Well, 7 till the next 10. Beep, beep. 7 till the next 10. No, it just makes it like you make it sound like 3 hours of chill time. No, I'm going. Oh yeah, taxi would be fun. I think taxi would be a fun job. The people you'd get to meet and stuff like that. But I think it would be more like town cars instead of taxis. Just safety reasons. My right foot is fucking ice cold, and I have no idea why. Both of my feet are on the ground, and they both don't have socks on it, but my right foot is just so fucking cold. Remember that show with taxis? Wasn't it called Taxi from the 70s? My right foot is heavy. Your right foot is heavy. Mine is ice cold. It is so cold. It's uncomfortable. My one foot is uncomfortable. And my other foot's going, what's the problem, bro? We just chilling over here. It's almost time to turn the... Oh, yeah. And then we're not going to be turning the heat on for 3 degrees. It's getting up fast. 4 speeding tickets. Oh no. Oh, I don't get speeding tickets. I quickly, extremely fast realized the importance of cheap insurance. Not that one, the one they had crazy peeps in that night. Oh, Cash Taxi. Cash Cab. That show is all I used to watch that show on I think if you Google Nosy on Google Nosy on YouTube and then go to their channel, and they have Jerry Springer and Maury Povich and stuff like that, and I think Cash Cab's on there too.
I could see you doing that cash cab. Oh, yeah, for sure. I could not believe how much a speeding ticket can make your insurance go up. Yeah. No, I realized from others. I learned by others' mistake. I never had to make that mistake myself. I've learned from other people's mistakes that now I drive very, very much to the law with the legal exemptions. So one day before I drove, before I ever even had a license, I was watching the news, and an RCMP from Airdrie was on the news talking about, because they were doing a highway speeding blitz, and they were talking, and then so the reporter was like, "Well, let's be for real. I mean, you don't stop every speeder. So what's the limit? What's the limit that you can speed without getting stopped?" And the cop literally said, 10%. He said, we won't pull people over doing up to 10% over the speed limit for various reasons. One, all you have to do is go to a mechanic and say your speedometer was out, and then the ticket's not really legitimate because you weren't speeding, your car was not, and it'd be a different ticket if anything. And two, the price of the ticket isn't worth it. The time for the cop to stop. 15% over the speed limit, the ticket's way more than 10% over the speed limit. So they don't waste their time on slow speeders. They look for that guy going fast, because there's always a guy going fast. And then so that dug into my head, and that's what I do. 10%. 10%. 120 means you can go $1.40. You know what I mean? And you get away with it. And I do. The Coca-Cola in Vancouver, I fly $1.35, $1.40 right past the cops every fucking time. And I don't even fucking step on my brake. I just go, I ain't even shook. 10%, they're not stopping you at 10%. And they never fucking have. And I don't slow down. I don't slow down in the city. I don't slow down in the fucking highways. Nothing. $1.10, $1.20, $1.30. Here I go. Try that in Ottawa. I've done it in Ontario. When I went to Ottawa, it was the middle of the day, getting into rush hour, so there was no driving fast in Ottawa, and I drove right through downtown. I go 510 over max. So construction zones and school zones, playground zones, I don't. I usually go like, if it's 50, I'll do like 49 to 50. 30, I'll do like 29, 30. I don't fuck around in construction zones and playground zones. I just don't fuck around. There's a lot of people doing a lot of weird shit. First of all, playground zones, kids will run out for that ball without looking because they don't think about it. And construction zones, shit happens, and somebody tries to fucking stop shit from happening without looking at their surroundings all the time. So I'm not doing any kind of speeding in construction or playground zones. But in regular drive, 10% every single time. In the city, in the highway, 10%. They never stop me. 55 and a 50, you won't get a ticket. I was the lead car going 125, and 100 cop drove with thumbs down at me, so I slowed. I was not effing around with those zones either. I was speeding at work school zone once you get pulled. And you work construction is super dangerous. You have to pay attention, that's for sure. And then sometimes when shit goes down, you don't pay attention. And I don't want to be that car that's fucking being stupid. That's what's up. Nah, I knew right away. I see people pulled over on the regular streets at 7 a.m. where I live. Yeah, but that's because they're doing stupid shit. Running stop signs, running red lights, doing 60 and a 50. Doing 60 and a 50, that's 20%. You know what I mean? Even though you're only doing 10 kilometers over, that's 20% over the speed limit. So that's a ticket, man. That's a ticket, right? So, yeah, no, we don't fuck around. I just go, man. Yeah, don't push the res. The reds. Yeah, no, I don't. I drive legit, man. I drive legit. I do it. Legitimate driving when it comes to red lights. If the light turns yellow and you can make it through the intersection without touching your gas, it's safe. Or if you have people close to you, but you can make it into the intersection, then you're not supposed to stop because stopping is more of a hazard. People run the stop sign right here in my corner all the time. Bad accidents. Yeah, no cops. I know cops don't like stop sign runners. I can point out 15, 20 fucking intersections cops sit at waiting for stop sign runners. Cops don't like stop sign runners. There's more stop sign running traps in Calgary than there is speed traps. It depends. Wintertime, they don't break a yellow in winter. Yeah, well, it's all about safety. It's all about safety, right? It's all about safety. That's what it's all about. And that's why I don't know how it works in the United States, but in Canada, the intersection, all four lights are red for a solid 2 seconds. Like when it'll be yellow and then it'll be red, 1, 2, and then your light goes green, and then the other way gets to go. So the intersection clears. Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, it's all for safety. But no, I have been hit for. I have been hit for turning when you weren't allowed to turn. I have had that ticket before. Because I turned when you weren't allowed to turn. And then the cop told me how to do it. And I was like, cool, thanks. And then I did it the way the cop told me every time. I'd wave past him. Every day I'd drive, I'd wave past him. He's like, what's that? Yeah, that was funny. But no, man, I learned the importance, the importance of good driving. I've learned that when it comes to insurance companies. I have a 7-star insurance rating. I literally asked my insurance agent this very question. When I got it, you got the 6-star insurance rating, and is when I got it. They give you an accident and at fault free. So 1 free at fault when you get 6-star rating. Or 5-star rating. I can't remember when you get it, but I've got a 7-star. I got the best rating of an insurance that you can get. But so I asked, so she's like, "Oh, it looks like you got your 5-star insurance rating." She's like, "So you get a 1 free at fault accident now." And I'm like, "Wait, what do you mean?" She's like, "Well, if you get into an accident and you're deemed at fault, then your insurance rate doesn't go up." And I'm like, "Wait a minute." So if somebody pisses me off and then I go around the corner and I meet them at an intersection, yee, all right, clumsy, leave a snail trail. I'm like, if I quickly run the corner and meet them at an intersection and I fucking floor it and run that stop sign and smash into their fucking car and wipe it out, I won't have an insurance increase. She's like, nope. It'll be forgiven. She's like, you'll probably go to jail and have a whole bunch of tickets, but you won't have an insurance increase. And I'm like, good to know. She just laughs. She's like, you're not going to do that, are you? I'm like, no, but it's good to know. Good to know you can. Yeah, no, I at a young age, I learned instantly the importance of, and you know what's super cool? I've never in my entire life had an insurance increase, except for when I went from a 1993 Chrysler Intrepid to a fucking a 2003 or 4 or 5 Cadillac DTS. My insurance increased. It increased a little bit, but that was just because it was a finance car. So get out of jail card. Yeah, but you can lose it quite easily. You can lose it, right? If you start driving stupid, get a bunch of tickets or whatever, then you lose your insurance rating. You know, it goes down. But no, Brian with the Harmony. I'm doing my class 4 test this week. Let's go. Yeah, no, insurance, cheap insurance is important for this guy. Always has been. I know some people that are like $500-600 a month. And I'm just like, I pay like $600 a year. What the fuck are you doing with your life? You have to pay that every month. Nah, insurance, cheap insurance. That's where it's at when it comes to driving. When it comes to driving, cheap insurance is where it's at. Clumsy, I posted the video that I told you went viral on YouTube here, and it's still moving. I saw it. I think I commented and liked that video. I paid $417 a month for 2 vehicles. Yeah, the most I ever paid a month for insurance was when I had 2 cars financed, so full coverage, and it was $1.50 a month. $1.50 for 2 vehicles, fully covered, financed. That's what I had. It was a 2013 Chrysler 300 and 2018 Hyundai Accord. And it was in 2018. So the Hyundai Accord was a new car. It was actually a rental back, but actually it was 2017, and I got a 2018. That was a rental back. So a rental company. So the next year's car usually gets released in like May or April. So like right now, 2027s are being released, and rental agencies get those cars, like Enterprise and shit. And so I had an Elantra that was a 2018 that I bought in September of 2017. That was a rental back. So yeah, so those 2 cars. Need Clumsy to hook me up with insurance. Well, just drive good. Huh? That's it. All you gotta do is drive good. That's all you gotta do is drive good. It's nothing. You just gotta drive good. You can't let that aggressive personality come out when you're driving. You just gotta drive good. That's it. Been driving good for 10 years. Go Trinity. And you're in Alberta. What the hell? Why is your insurance so expensive? If you're in Alberta, oh my God, $400 a month? Never been able to my whole life. Oh, 10 years ago. Yeah. Yeah, when did I get my insurance free or my accident free? I think I was like 15 years into driving, even maybe 20 years into driving. I've only been driving for 20 years. Yeah, my insurance is due for renew. So I've only been driving for 20 years. So it must have been 15 years. Because I don't think I was in a relationship when I got my 5-star. But it's all incident free, right? Like I had 1 handwritten ticket in 15 years. Photo radar tickets and photo red light tickets don't count because they can't prove you're driving. The tickets go to your car. They don't go to your license. So no, it has to be quite ridiculously incident free for 15 years. And you can ask your insurance provider now what your rating is, what your insurance rating is. But if you don't have consistent insurance for like a year and a half, you lose everything. Everything's gone. You're like a brand new driver. If you stop having insurance for 2 years, a year and a half, you are considered a new driver. Lucky for me, I'm not gonna tell you, but even if I don't have personal car insurance, I still have active insurance somewhere by somebody in Alberta that will make sure that I never go without having insurance. Was in a bad relationship with drivers and the car wasn't feasible. Oh yeah. No, I get that. And then people get into hardships and they lose their car or whatever. And then they get back into heavy insurance ratings. I mean, insurance is a racket, right? They want your money. They don't want to give you money. That's why when you have incident free
They like you because they just give you. You just give. All I've ever done is give insurance companies money. No, that's not true. I've been in a few accidents. One was deemed 50% my fault. But that's because of the police. That was because of the police at the time and my attitude, I guess. So the insurance company didn't want to fight it. And then I was at two accidents that I was, the other driver was 100% at fault. So those don't count. But that one that I was 50% at fault never affected me at all. I did get a big fat check out of them though for that one. That was my Cadillac one. Some girl was tailgating me at like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning down Memorial Drive because I wasn't driving fast enough. And then once there was a merge lane and they fucking came over and fucking shot it to the merge lane. I guess they thought I was gonna move over or something, but I didn't. And they fucking hit me in the medium, the blocker, and danced around the blocker a little bit. They had to get cut out with the jaws of life, out of their car with the jaws of life. But I, fuck you, man. You don't bully me. You can't bully me in a car. You can't bully me in a car at all. Not even a little bit. I was fine. I had a little bit of a crash happen. That's it. That's all that happened. Southside on TikTok and on YouTube. Southside, yeah, on TikTok. It went viral on YouTube, but they recently posted on TikTok, and it's got good movement, good motion. Pull up from a stop sign and I T-boned her. Yeah, that's one thing on the highways is the stop signs. No, you got to be pretty vigilant when you're driving. You really got to be vigilant when you're driving, and you just got to deal with it, man. You just got to deal with it. I had somebody, I know a friend that did that on Highway 1. No, Sammy! I had a friend that was driving down Highway 1 doing 120, and a car came out from fucking stopped, and she fucking slammed it, man. Fucking car parts all over the fucking highway. Yeah, slammed it. Was in the hospital for a bit and everything. Yeah, you just gotta watch out, man. You just gotta assume everybody's gonna do something absolutely ridiculously stupid and get ready to dodge it. You know that song, like sugar on my tongue, but with coffee? Like coffee on my tongue. Like that. I'd wet my finger with my tongue, and then I get slobber all over my face. Yeah, I think I might have a bag shower here. Instead of these just washing the balls, I think I might have a bag shower here before I do anything. Well, I'm gonna have my walk first. I think the way I've parked, I'll be able to have a little bag shower. Might put a pair of swimming shorts on or something. I could wrap a tarp. Cold plunge, bro. Hop in the river. There's no river. No, I'm surrounded by grain fields. No, I don't even know where the irrigation fucking ditch is, to be honest. I don't ever shower. No, yeah, I couldn't even tell you where the irrigation ditch is, to be honest, around these parts. Yeah, I'm quite prairies right now. We are headed towards northern Alberta, so there will be a few rivers that we come across. Goyd location to let the boys out and hand wash then. Yeah, we will. Yeah, I think we're gonna do a bunch of bag showers in the coming times. We haven't had a bag shower in a hot minute. We only had like 2 or 3 bag showers last summer on the highway in Ontario. I think all of them. They don't use irrigation around here. I don't think. Yeah, they do for sure. So what place is north? I'm not even too sure yet. We're gonna go up north before we start looking. We'll probably get to like to like the town with the big sausage, Munzen or whatever. We'll probably get way up that far up before we start actually looking at where we're gonna go. Yeah, because we just gotta go. I know we gotta go north, so we'll head north. We're gonna take our time to caffeine and green. We are gonna take our time to at it. We're not moving fast. We're not gonna break ourselves with gas. We broke ourselves with gas twice last year, and we're not gonna do that at all this year. So if we are hanging out in a spot for a couple of days, then we're hanging out in a spot for a couple of days. And we'll make the best of it, right? We'll make do with what we got going on. That's why I gotta start super focusing on my YouTube. Well, this area, anyways, I know my family don't know about there. Yeah, there will be irrigation. Red Deer River will be your irrigation ditch. The farmers got to get water from somewhere. And Alberta has one of the biggest irrigation systems, I think, in like North America, to be honest. I heard Raleigh is a deadly ghost town. Yeah, there's a few ghost towns near Drumheller. Yeah. There's definitely a few ghost towns. There's one ghost town that's a huge tourist trap that you have to cross like 11 bridges. And then so we will do that's Red Deer River goes right in the middle of Drumheller. What do you mean? The irrigation ditch? No, that's the Bow River irrigation ditch. There's the Red Deer River irrigation ditch. There's the North Saskatchewan River irrigation. No, the irrigation system in Alberta outnumbers everywhere almost. But yeah, no, we might go. There's like 11 bridges that you have to cross to get to a ghost town. But the thing about that ghost town is it's like uber popular. It's a tourist trap. There's gift shops and everything. But we could go do that. It's a pretty drive, right? We purchased all the irrigation. Damn it, old happy bastard. You guys do that every time. Check just bounced. Your check just bounced, bro. You got to figure that shit out first. The purchase is on hold, waiting for payment. The purchase has been placed, waiting for payment. My family relies on rain. No rain, no crop. There's irrigation. Yeah, I was looking into irrigation 2 years ago. I was reading into the irrigation. Oh, that's a fucking heavy duty cop vehicle. Quite aggressively fast. No lights on though. That's like a armored truck. Just fucking hauling down the highway. Something happened somewhere, man. Something happened somewhere. I wonder if something happened somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, a bunch of coppers went flying down the road. And I gotta watch out for snakes. I don't think there'll be snakes here yet. The grass isn't long enough. I don't know if that was SWAT. Probably SWAT, yeah. Probably SWAT. Top of the morning to you, Quinn. What's up, Quinn? How you doing? Yeah, lucky the grass isn't high enough. Quinn with the heart me. Lucky the grass isn't high enough for the snakes to be an issue. You'll be able to see them for sure. Yeah, I forgot. We got T. What's up, T? How you doing? I forgot. We in Alberta. Alberta's got some good snakes. Rattlesnakes, too. The Red Deer River, where that campground is, that place has lots of rattlesnakes. You know what's that? Oh, you're fucking cooking, man. I'm doing good. Going to get Rascal's tattoo this morning. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's awesome, man. Nancy with the heart me. Give Yoshi some fresh drink. Hey, coming up? You want a drink? He's not coming up. He was lying in the sun. Where'd he go? Hey, coming up? Come on up. You drinking? It's just too cold still. It's just chilly still. What is Club Quest? I have no idea. What do you call with a guy with no shins? I'm not too sure. What do you call a guy with no shins? It's still just a tiny bit chilly out. Hold on a second. Swipe those notifications. It's 3 degrees. Tony. Oh shit. Sheila with the heart me. Tony. Okay, let's finish this greenage. I think we can almost turn the heater off. We're gonna go for a little walk. I'll throw on some sweatpants. We'll go for a little walk. Get that out of the way. Gotta get my 10,000 steps in, man. That's the thing I gotta do. That's a thing that I gotta do, definitely, is get my 10,000 steps in. Yeah. 10,000 steps is a few kilometers. It's not that long at all. It's an hour and a half of walking. It's not that long at all. And it's not that hard at all either. I remember I used to do it. When I first started van life, I'm in the office till after lunch. I doubt I'll see 10K steps. The weed store is 2,300 steps. It's just over 1 kilometer. No, we used to do 10,000 steps, yeah. Because when I first started van life in the winter time, I didn't go outside much. I'd play with Yoshi from inside the van, and he'd run outside and stuff, and I didn't really do much. And then my knee started really fucking cramping up on me. It started really fucking telling me it was not a good idea. So we had to do steps. And then 10,000 steps. That's what is like the social known norm for what you want to do in a day is 10,000 steps. So I was like, that's what I'll do. If I do 10,000 steps, then I'll do 10,000 steps. And then basically keep it gangsta. We keep it gangsta. And then I found this office building park. And I gotta work harder on my pups beach bod now. Yeah, let's go beach bod. I used to wear a Fitbit. Nah, I never did any of that stuff. Neither with the phone. I find phones are actually not very accurate when they go to step counts. But yeah, and by not very accurate, I mean a lot of the times it'll say I did a lot more steps than I think I did. And then so I'll start counting and say I don't do the phone apps very. That's why I don't have one. But yeah, there's this business park, right? So there's this cool little tree. So I park right there,
And then there's like 3 or 4 trees and a little area I could hang out by myself. When I get there at like 6 or 7 p.m., there'd still be a couple people working, so I just go and sit in that corner. But I'd walk around, and so there was 2 buildings, one building and one building, and then a big parking lot. And then so I would walk around, and then so I'd walk, and I went from my all the way around, not around the buildings, around the perimeter of the fucking property. And then so I started my van and went to the perimeter of the property, up, and then okay, and there's a dead end road, like a cul-de-sac. So I would go out the driveway and then around the cul-de-sac, and then into the driveway, and then back to the van. Okay, with the popular. That was 1,000 steps. I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That was 1,000 steps. So, provided I followed that route 10 times, 10,000 steps. So I would do it 10, 11 times. That's what I would do to get my 10,000 steps in. And it would take me about an hour and a half, maybe, just to do that. And it was great. It was perfect. Loved it. Yoshi loved it. We'd go there on the weekends. We'd go there at night at Walmart. We'd go shop at like 9 p.m. I'd park at Walmart parking lot at like 8:30, and then I'd hang out in the van with Yoshi for 20 minutes, half an hour. And then I'd go and I'd go to Walmart and do my shopping. It'd take me fucking half hour, 45 minutes, right? Because I had to get everything. This was before we did Dollarama shopping. And then I come out of Walmart. Oh, there goes another cop. Oh, and another cop. Something's happening, man. And it's a long incident too. It's been a thing for hours, longer than my live. And YouTube says I've been live for 2.5 hours. Something's happening. But yeah, and then so sometimes I'd go to Walmart and then do what I do, all my shopping. And then what I used to do is I would not buy bags. I'd just throw everything back in the cart, and then I'd go to my van and I'd unbox everything, right? So I'd pull the cereal out of the box. I'd pull everything out of the box, any kind of extra packaging, because I don't got the fucking room. First of all, a bag of cereal stacks way better than a box of cereal, especially when it's half empty. Nancy with slow motion. And then so I would dump all of that stuff in the Walmart garbage can that's at their cart corrals. So I'd dump all the extra boxes there, and then we would go to those buildings, and there was little picnic tables at the both buildings had a couple little picnic tables on the back doors. I guess they'd be considered the back doors. And I'd sit there. I'd pull out my fucking stove, because at this point in van life, I had a table that flopped down. I had a table that flopped down on Highway 1, yeah. Table that flopped down. Momaz with the Harmony and the Popular and the Super Popular. And it's flopped down, and then I'd pull out my stove. Two burner stove and attached the green tank, and then cook. So what we would do is I would just take my stove to the picnic table and then cook, and put the groceries away, put the water away. It was big. It was always bought water and stuff like that, right? And then we would do our 10,000 steps. At sunset, every day at sunset, 2 coyotes would go through that property.
and they noticed us right away, right? Well, when we first started doing it, sunset, we would do everything before sunset in the summertime, right? Sunset's fucking 11 o'clock at night in the summertime. So we would do everything and then gone. But then as autumn started coming and the sunset was showing up at 8, 9 o'clock at night, that's when we first were introduced to those coyotes or yeah, coyotes. And then so I was just like, okay. And 3 degrees feels like 0. Nobody's talking to me on the tube. We're gonna end the tube. All right, tube, we're gonna end you. It's a shitty tube live today. Only 3 likes. It was